All right, y'all. Today is a very important day for not only Bitcoin, but markets in general, because today the CPI news is going to be released, and we are about to find out that inflation is actually doing pretty dang good. Would you guess? It was pretty good last month. It's going to be pretty good this month, or so they say. In fact, if we check out this news report here from CNBC, we can say Tuesday's inflation report could show prices moderating as gasoline and travel costs fall. One of the key points, the August Consumer Price Index will be released Tuesday, that's today, at 8:30 a.m., that's in about 2 hours, and it's expected to show inflation moderating. Now, historically, guys, when the CPI data comes out, it is very, very volatile. In fact, I have live traded the CPI news before. The last time it happened, I was able to take many trades within a short period of time, and it was a very volatile situation. I'm expecting the same thing today, so make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because we are going to be getting into the juiciest technical analysis right here, and we are going to be looking at some of the key areas and the key things that we need to be aware of if we are trading cryptocurrency. Are we going to have a massive cryptocurrency pump? Well, let's talk about what has happened in the past. Now, first of all, we have had an extremely healthy move to the upside. There's nothing healthier than this picture right here, okay? The bastion of health, okay? When we do not have access to the openings of our body, we tend to be healthy. I make sure to put blockages into every hole in my body to ensure that nothing bad happens to me. And we can see that on this move to the upside, we have had blockages in every orifice upon the way. Okay, very, very healthy move to the upside, very, very strong. Coming down to key support, which, by the way, was a trade setup that we did give in advance over here in the VIP Discord over on Friday, right, where we were looking for a bounce. I'm sorry, on Monday, last Monday, we gave this setup before the breakdown, looking for a long on this red box. When we got to the red box, yes, we got a bounce, but more Pacifically, okay, the red box was the Atlantic trade we were looking for, but the Pacific trade was losing 18,555 with bullish divergences, all right? We wanted to see those juicy, uneven butt cheeks on market Cipher B, right? That left cheek looking nice and juicy with the right cheek looking pretty skinny, like that waitress at the diner. You know the one I'm talking about, the one who smokes too much, the skinny one. She's got veins popping out of her neck. She got a Brooklyn accent she has a raspy voice because she smokes too much. She sounds like this, and look, the price is coming down to the key area of support. We take a look at her butt cheeks over here. Look at where the Benjamins are. The uneven butt cheeks, right? She's coming over. She's spilling your coffee because when she's walking, you know, she got a little limp because she, you know, the glutes are uneven, right? So that's what we got over here for the move to the upside. Now, where are we right now? We are currently finding resistance at the Golden Pocket Fibonacci retracement, which was a trade setup that I was looking at yesterday. Okay, now we did take some scalp trades. Some of them were actually pretty dang juicy on the way up. We were shorting on the way up in the VIP Discord. But yesterday, the trade I was looking at was a rejection from this area right here, where we had this key area of resistance where we had a golden pocket. We had some single prints that would have been filled up there. We were looking for a rejection. And what do you know? We wick right into the area like that, boop, and then we get our nice rejection to the downside, making for the short trade that I'm currently in right now. About to get stopped out, guys, at my entry here for a quick little profit, but we will see what happens. We will see what happens. So, what do we need to keep in mind for this price action today? Okay, so all right, so we are coming back to the, I just got an alert that we're coming back to that golden pocket retracement here. Actually, let's take a look. We can zoom in to see some live price action. Check this out. Check this out, okay? We are coming up actually to this key area of resistance here. And if we are going to get a move higher to the upside, we will probably get some kind of a rejection from this area right here. And I don't really have Market Cipher B turned on at the moment, but if we are going to put in a higher move here, we are not going to reject from here. So we will have to see how that happens. we will have to see how that happens. But anyway, this goes beyond the scope of my video that I am looking at for today. Let's actually, although it goes beyond the scope, guys, let's take a look at Market Cipher B and see what's happening here. I got 2 market ciphers turned on. Do we have any signs of bearish divergences here? Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about some key areas of support and some key areas of resistance that that we do have on the chart here. So if we go to a higher time frame, the 4-hour time frame, and we zoom back out, we can see a few things. Number one, we have been forming some bearish divergences on the chart here as the price has been getting higher. Even on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we are getting some bearish divergences. Now, this CPI data is expected to give us a bullish move to the upside, which means that potentially we could get a pretty large move up here. Okay, again, we could continue on with our healthy move. Okay, and so what we need to be aware of is this. All right, if we take a look at this entire chunk of price action here, this sideways range that we've pretty much been trading in since the 13th of June, give or take, we can see that we are coming up to a major area of resistance above us. Now, one of the main things I like to do is buy low and sell high. Okay, when I first got into trading, I told my grandfather I was getting into trading, and he said, "Son, if you're getting into investing, it's totally easy. Let me tell you what you got to do, son. You got to buy low and sell high. Okay, it's so easy. Anyone could do it, right?" But as soon as I started trading, what did I do? I started to buy high and sell low until eventually I had to slap myself in the face. Okay? And I had to say, "Jason, you idiot. You need to buy low and sell high." That's why when we came down to this area, I was looking for a long trade because we came down to the low. Now, if anybody doesn't know what this thingamajig is here, this is called a fixed range volume profile. You can get that over here. Okay, fixed range volume profile right down here. And this will give you a reference point from which you can determine what is high and what is low. Anything below the blue line is considered oversold, considered low, and anything above the blue line is overbought. Okay, meaning high. And so right now, as we potentially are getting this massive pump up, we are going to be coming into the territory that is considered overbought. All right, where we can be looking to sell high. Now, we could get a pretty intense move, and if we pump for this news, let's say another 5%, that would be extremely bullish. You'd probably have a lot of people buying high because they're not listening to their grandfathers. Now, here's what we need to be aware of. As we come up to this area, we're entering into the overbought territory. We also have some pretty important areas of resistance in this zone, okay? We have a high volume node right here, right? We also have the potential for a rejection from the old value area high of this local range right up here, okay? There's also the potential that we simply reject from the value area high right here. We have some areas of resistance. Now, why is this important? This is important because CPI news and other news events make people FOMO and chase price, which is the opposite of what you want to do. In fact, you always want to have a plan in advance, okay? And if you want to learn how to do that, you could check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. There's a 25% discount in the description of the video. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader, because we give you that point A to point B comprehensive trading system, so you always know where you're looking to enter a trade, where to take profit, where to set your stop loss, and more. Right? That's how I trade. That's how we give the setups over in the VIP Discord. And if you want to join the VIP Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Okay, patreon.com/Jason Casper. And that's the thing, guys. That's how we are able to get into these trades here. As you can see, I have my stop loss set just slightly above my entry here, and I'm about to get stopped out with a couple $100 profit. But both of these trades were planned trades in advance. Okay, that's how we're able to get into them. All right, so why is this important? Well, first of all, we've had the bearish divergences building here. On the daily time frame, it looks like we are about to get a retracement of sorts, right? things are topping out on the daily time frame. Market Cipher BVWAP pointing to the downside. The 12-hour very much so topping out here. The 8-hour giving us a red dot here. Yes, money flows crossing to the upside, but we have to be aware that if we get a massive big old pump here, we're coming into some resistances at the top of a range which is resistance. Okay, we need to be aware that we could get some downside here. Bearish divs on the 4-hour time frame, right? We could get a retracement. We've had a very strong move up. We need to get some kind of retracement, right? That's just how price works. It's never going to go straight up. So if we do get another massive move to the upside, be aware of that. Now, yesterday I made a video and I was basically talking about how there's the potential here that we have this bull flag type structure right here, or whatever we want to call it. I don't know. I'm not a trader. I'm not a technical analyst. I don't know what to call this stuff. Okay, I'm just a guy who drives and trades. By the way, this is not financial advice. Okay, it's really hard not to look at the charts when you are driving and trading, because here's the thing, guys. Bitcoin is bouncing off key support. Your fib is out, rejecting off key resistance. You've got your fib pulled out in the car. The cops pull you over. You've got your fib out. They're like, "Why is your fib out?" And everyone wants to know the truth about your fib, right? Everyone wants to know the truth about your fib. Is your golden pocket a 0.65 or is it a 0.66? Right? They want to know how big is your fib, right? You know, it's embarrassing if you only have a 0.65 on there, right? It's embarrassing. But it is what it is, guys. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if it's a 0.65 or a 0.66. It still gets the job done. And if we take the extension of this bull flag right here, we can see that the target, okay, the target is going to be right in this box of resistance. Okay, now I don't really trade the breakout of bull flags, but I do short the target of them if there's nice confluence there. Now, not only is the corn, the Bitcoin, the old Bitcoin, right, coming into resistance, but check this out, guys. S&P 500 also coming up to a key area of resistance. Now, the S&P 500, right, is a chart that can really help us trade the Bitcoin. When we bounced from this golden pocket right here, that is when the Bitcoin bounced from this key area of support, right? When we rejected from this golden pocket right here, let's see, right? This was August 16th, and that is when was August 16th? That was when Bitcoin got the big move down from the top of the range. So, you know, Bitcoin got its move down from here. Bitcoin got its move up from here. We're coming now to an area of resistance on the S&P 500, the SPX. All right. Now also the dollar coming down to a key area of support, golden pocket. Okay. Now the dollar does the opposite of Bitcoin, right? Does the opposite of Bitcoin. When the dollar was bouncing on August, 11th, coming up to the 16th of August, dollar got a big move up, Bitcoin got a big move down. We come to September 7th, right? What happened on September 7th? That was the day that Bitcoin got the big move up. That was the day that the dollar got the big move down, right? And so these are things that we need to look at also. And keep in mind that when that CPI news comes out, right, it's going to be very volatile. And what we don't want to do is chase price, because that is a one-way ticket to Wreck City. Instead, what we want to do is have a plan in advance. Say to ourselves, if price moves fast, that's okay, as long as I'm sticking to my plan, right? In fact, there's a website out there called youtube.com. I recommend everybody check it out, okay? Check out Larry Wheels being all shredded, trying to compete. Shout out to Coach Greg, okay? I'm going to go to my channel, the Jason Casper YouTube channel. You got to check it out, guys. Oh, wow, look at this. Still listening to the King James Audio Bible here, Book of Revelation. Now, what happened? Last time we got this CPI news, I scalped it live, and we were able to get some pretty intense trades there. I'm trying to see if I can find the video. Yeah, I can't find it. That's okay. But my point is, even though price action was moving very fast, in that video, you can see that I had plans and I was able to make a lot of money in that time. But what I wasn't doing is chasing price. I was waiting for price to come to me. That's what you have to do. You have to wait for the trades to come to you. You cannot chase price. This was it, actually. I guess it wasn't CPI. I guess it was Fed news, guys. I guess it was Fed news. But it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. Fed news versus CPI. Anytime we have some kind of news event that's going to cause short-term volatility, you know, it's literally the same thing. And, you know, you just got to wait for the price to come to you, guys. You got to wait for the price to come to you. All right. That being said, guys, I want to say that hope everyone has a great day. May you all be blessed in the name of Jesus the Messiah. I pray everybody is super blessed. Stay safe out there, guys. Make sure to stay safe out there, okay? Stay safe. Close your businesses. Don't go anywhere. Don't be human, guys, because the purpose of life is to avoid any kind of risk, which is why this is not financial advice. That being said, peace.